Hi everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, all that stuff. It's the winter break and I hope you've all had a good one. I am going to give you a bit of FTO news for the end of the year, coming into the start of the new year. I'm not going to do a roundup of everything that's happened this year for FTO because there's something in the works. I might be doing something, we shall see, or will be revealed. There's not loads happening, don't worry, don't panic. First things first, because it's the new year, and this is an annual thing that we have in the FTO Discord server, is if I can find the page, it is this one. So basically, we have got, let me just put that, so I'm here. Every year we have an average of 100 for New Year's Day. Basically, Ben will upload a little zip file which will have 105 or 106 scrambles in it. You take those scrambles, you input them into CS Timer, and you record yourself doing them. There's 100. The idea is to do an average of 100. Just film it if you want or not, and just see what you get. The scrambles are available for a week, so you don't have to do it right on New Year's Day. You can do it a little bit after. That's completely fine. There's no rush on that one, obviously within a week, so there's a bit of a rush. What I like to do for big averages like that, if I'm going to record it especially, I will practice a couple of sessions where I do maybe 50 solves in one sitting, maybe 25, 25, 50, 50, 50, 100, something like that. The idea is that 100 solves could take a couple of hours. So doing it in one sitting, my arms don't really like it very much, and I kind of lose focus after a while. So I do maybe a couple of sessions of 50 solves in a go to build up the stamina and get accustomed to it, and then I'll do the 100. So that's something to look forward to. According to my Discord, it'll be in 8 hours time that the scrambles will be unleashed. I think by the time this video is up, they'll already be available. So there'll be a link to the Discord server, which is where you can find the scrambles. I'm not going to link the scrambles because I might forget to take them down afterwards and stuff. So they'll just be on the Discord server. Go there for that. As for other updates, I did record a video for this, but my recording wasn't showing a lot of the stuff I wanted to show. So I'm looking at OBS, making sure I've got everything showing this time. The weekly Wednesday walkthroughs is a series of videos conceived of by Igor Tarasov, who is they are Ukrainian, and basically they're amazing at a lot of non-WCA puzzles, and they've recently got into FTO. And their idea is people of all skill sets, people of all speeds on the puzzle will take the same 5 scrambles every week. It will be the same set of scrambles for everyone one week, and then a new set of scrambles the next week, and then just talk through what they would do. So the idea is to give a walkthrough solve from somebody who is, the best in the world and somebody who is more of a beginner, because the stuff that Aiden will come up with is not necessarily going to be that helpful for somebody who's just started, because there'll be all sorts of extra fancy tricks and complicated things that won't help you improve yet. They will help you improve, but ideas about predicting TCP during last bottom triple is not that useful if you don't know TCP already. So there's things like that where you will benefit from people of different speeds, people closer to your speed, maybe someone slightly slower, someone slightly faster, which is why Igor and I also want this, is that we want people of all skill levels to give it a go, give it a try. Even if you don't feel like you have much to contribute in terms of, I'm not as fast as whoever, not as good as Dan or whatever, it doesn't matter, because people can learn from you, and you'll learn yourself as you do it. You'll realize, I keep doing this thing, and actually I think maybe this is a better idea. It helps you reflect on your solving as well. So I strongly encourage you to give this a try. Again, Igor posts the scrambles in the Discord server every week. I think it's on every Wednesday, and maybe it's the day before. I've already done one. I'm not doing them weekly. Some people are, some people aren't. So, I'm going to be behind, but I don't mind, because I just want to make the walkthroughs at my own pace, and because they will be a useful resource for people. There's already a playlist. There's 21 videos or something so far. Not 21 videos, sorry. There's 16 videos. I think there's a couple more, and that will just keep expanding. And the idea is that we can then have a huge resource of experienced solvers and less experienced solvers going through their techniques and stuff. I found it really useful, and I hope you do too. So give that a try. That's a WWW, or the weekly Wednesday walkthroughs. For my next thing, I just want to give a quick shout out to our latest solver who has joined the rankings, who's not showing just yet, and that is our very own Choi. Congrats, Chris. This was his first competition. Managed to slip it in literally on the 30th of December, so basically as late as possible in the year. Traveled all the way to Ohio just for this. My condolences, by the way. So congratulations, Chris, on that. Of the fastest ever debut average as well, with an 1872. And he said he's disappointed with the average, which is to be expected. I think most people's first ever solve at a competition on any event is going to be less, not as good as they were hoping. I know that my first solve on FTO at comp was a 29.99. It was very nearly 30 seconds, and I was aiming for sub 20, so I was not happy either. These things happen, nerves get to you, but very respectable results. I think that puts Chris in like 4th or 5th in the rankings, which is very respectable, and I'm confident that he can break these easily. So speaking of various competitions, we have a whole host coming up. Remember, if you go to cubancontests.com, you can see all of the different unofficial puzzles that they're running, and we'll have a look at the FTO ones. We have got, from the 1st of January, we've got 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. There's 21 lined up so far in the new year, and there will be more to come, I'm sure. Again, if you want to compete in FTO, talk to your organizers and encourage them. Oh, hey, maybe we could fit FTO in the lunch break, or could we have just an FTO round at this competition or whatever. In the States, they're doing multiple rounds, and that's really cool. I would love to see that in the UK, and hopefully we can get something going soon. So let's go over a couple of these competitions that are coming up. Now, let me just triple check that. Yep, it is showing on my screen. Happy days. It didn't last time. So we have got a New Year in Singapore 2025. This is on New Year's Day. So this may be too late. Some of these, by the way, may be too late for you to register for, but I'm just going to go through them anyway because they're exciting. They've got FTO, and it's happening at 10 to 5 in the afternoon. So super exciting for that. Just the one round. Now, this is a cool, interesting one. It's New South Wales Summer Open. So basically, this is on the 3rd and 4th of January, and there's a lot going on. This is their full schedule, and you can see here that we've got 2 rounds of FTO. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, wow, the whole thing's here. 2 rounds of FTO, and 3x3 one sides are solving one side of 3x3 as fast as possible. There's just 1 round of 3x3 one side, and there are 2 rounds of FTO. Love to see it. FTO happening at 12:45 on day 1, and then it's happening at 10 to 12 on day 2. So it's pretty much the event before lunchtime is when these are happening. So really awesome to see, especially having 2 rounds of FTO. Very exciting. Next, we have got Golden Square Shopping, which is on the 18th and 19th of January, and that's in São Bernardo do Campo in Sao Paulo. So this one has just 2 puzzles, but very exciting. It's got 15 puzzle as well as FTO, 1 round of each. 15 puzzle at 1:30, FTO at 3:30 on a Saturday. So if you're going to that, or if you're interested, or you're nearby, maybe that's something to go for. There's a lot of FTO solvers in Brazil, so shout out like Barbara, Gabriel, a couple of other guys, really awesome people. Then we've got, this is the first one I'm going to. This is Chichester, January 2025. I still need to register. I'll get to that. I'll register soon. I'll register after I finish recording. This is also on that same weekend. So that's in Chichester. They have a round of FTO. It's at 3. So happy to see it in the schedule. I do actually need to register for this. I need to make sure I actually do, because I haven't yet, and also book somewhere to stay if need be. Then we have on the same weekend, we have got Ameca Nayarit, which is Nuevo Nayarit in Mexico. These guys have got both FTO and Killer Minks, which is really cool to see. They've got FTO at 4 on Saturday, and then Killer Minks at 11:30 on Sunday. So if you're nearby, stop by, because that is really cool, very exciting, especially because it's got 2 cool new puzzles. I haven't got a Killer Minks, I don't think, and I don't even know if I'd be able to solve it, but very exciting. Then we've got Unorthodox Blocks Wisconsin. I think we've had quite a few Unorthodox Blocks puzzle competitions in the States, and they're always exciting. That's on the 25th of January only, and they have Face Turning Octahedron, Mirror Blocks, Killer Minks, Magic, 2-man Mini Guildford, 2x2x3, Ivy Cube, and Clock Doubles. So Clock Doubles is exciting. 2 people are solving a clock, one using their left hand, one using their right hand. 2-man Mini Guildford is 2 to 5, Pyra, Mega, Scube, Square 1 Clock, and OH. 2 people doing it. So that's pretty exciting as well. A whole bunch of puzzles that they're doing just for the day, and this is the day. Okay, I don't think they have any. Do they have any official puzzles? Let's have a look. I think they have they have 3x3 and 2x2, and that's it. There's like a round of 3, a round of 2, and then it's all unofficial. I love these competitions, and I need to speak to some people because I would love to see something like this in the UK and other places as well. Really cool, really exciting. Best of luck to everyone going to that. On the same day, Honolulu, Hawaii. I really didn't pronounce that right. Apologies. This is in Hawaii on the same day. They've just got a round of FTO, and that's at midday. I mean, always happy to see FTO all around the world, so super exciting. If you can go for it. Best of luck. And then we have got, in the Philippines, Gaveta Minks 2025. We have got the 1st of February, a round of FTO at 1:45. So again, basically we've got a single day competition. They're managing to find time to put an FTO round in there. Really exciting. Shout out Philippines. They're always playing and bringing up FTO. Really cool, really cool. We have got N by Nationwide. N by Nationwide Lewis Center 2025. This is also in Ohio, so maybe Chris will go to this one too. They have got... Now, why have I got this one? This one doesn't have FTO. Well, whatever. They've got Magic and Master Magic. How awesome. Good for them. Apologies, I don't know how I got this one in here, but there you go. This is the one that's got FTO, yeah. So on the 8th of February in Utah, we've got Cubing with Dinosaurs Lehi 2025, and they have 2 rounds of FTO, no less. And yeah, I mean, these are pretty standard time limits and cutoffs. For context, some places will have a cumulative time limit of 10 minutes, and other places, especially the States, they have a cutoff of 1:30 and a time limit of 3 minutes. I think as we see more and more places having FTO rounds and more people competing, that time limit is going to be more common. I would expect potentially even we get stricter time limits and cutoffs if it gets really popular. But for right now, I think this is pretty lenient and reasonable. Cumulative 10 is okay, but I think we're probably going to see more and more 3 and 90 type situations. And they've got those 2 rounds, one at 10:30, one at 4:30. Very cool. It's a single day event in a museum, which is pretty cool as well. So looks like a lot of fun. And then in Sadness, Norway, we have got the Sadness Winter, 15th to 16th of February. They have got FTO and they've got 2 to 4 relay. Those are happening 1:15 and 1:30 respectively, or inversely. The 2 to 4 relay is the Saturday, FTO is the Sunday. Neither of them are during lunch as well. We love to see it. So that's really exciting if you're in it or around nearby. See if you can go. The following weekend, 22nd and 23rd of February in Eastleigh, we have Hampshire Winter 2025, which is one I'm also going to, which I also haven't registered for. So we'll get on to that. I will register for both of those. Again, cumulative 10-minute time limit, just the one round of FTO happening at 2:10. I might be able to just take the day to do it, but I think I will maybe not, because 2 o'clock is kind of hard to get down to Eastleigh from here in a timely fashion. So we shall see. Very excited for that. So I have 2 upcoming rounds of FTO in the next couple of months, and I feel woefully unprepared. So a lot of grinding over the next few weeks, and hopefully we can conjure some real magic. Then in March, we've got Ohio State Weekend of Madness. Now, Ohio has quite a few competitions. This one actually has FTO, and this again is another unorthodox blocks type competition. It's over 2 days. It's the 15th and 16th of March. We've got FTO, Mirror Blocks, Master Magic, 2-man mini Guildford, 3x3 double one-handed, 4x4 one-handed, 2x2x3, Mega Mix one-handed, and 15. Please don't do Mega Mix one-handed. Don't do that to yourself. But that does look pretty cool. What is double one-handed? 2 3x3s, one-handed. One in each hand. They do not need to be solved simultaneously. But you have to do one in the right hand and one in the left hand. That sounds really difficult. Do you guys remember that fake video where the guy pretended that he could solve 2 Rubik's Cubes like this, double one-handed, and it was like 18 or 20 seconds or something? Yeah, that was weird. I do remember that video, and a lot of people thinking it's real. It's not real. There's absolutely no way it's real. People will be going crazy for it. In fact, if I click on here, that's pretty impressive actually. Looking at that, 25, 27, 29. Patrick Ponce with a 27. Jesus, I don't think I could do double OH. I don't think I could do OH with my right hand. There's so many unofficial. I'm just seeing all these unofficial puzzles and events and stuff. This is really cool, actually. Dino Cube. There's no results for Dino Cube, but they're adding it. There's a bunch for Ivy Cube is not a real event at this point. There's going to be way more of these, like sub 1 singles and stuff. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by very cool stuff there. So Ohio State Weekend Madness, 15th and 16th of March. That is a really cool looking one, to be honest. Then we've got Rhineland-Pfalz Open 2025. This is the 30th of May to 1st of June. So you can see they're getting a bit further apart. Hopefully we can see some more competitions coming up and getting registered. They've got Killer Minx and they've got FTO. 2 rounds of each. Very exciting. Top 10 advance to the next round. Also very exciting. And then they are happening. Oh, the first rounds are happening on the Friday, and then the Saturday. This, by the way, this event, this competition looks absolutely insane. It looks ridiculous. This schedule is crazy. The days start at 9, or on 2 of them 8 in the morning, and they finish at 9. This is way too long. This is ridiculous. At least they have a long lunch break. No, they only have an hour. God almighty. I would recommend not trying to participate in every single event at this competition, because this is crazy. Really cool though, really exciting, and lovely logo as well. Squirrel holding an FTO. So best of luck for everyone going for that. It looks absolutely mad. Then we've got the last one that's currently on the Cuban contest page. Is the warm-up Seattle, which is, I guess, about 3 weeks before Worlds, a week before Worlds even. Yeah, it is. It's the weekend before Worlds, 28th to 29th of June. This is in Linwood, Washington, which I assume is, I don't know, is that near Seattle? I have no idea. It's in the same state. They've got 2 rounds of FTO. They've got 2 attempts below. Basically, cutoff is 2 minutes. Time limit is 4 minutes. A little bit more lenient. Top 16 advance. That's very exciting. Cool that they're expecting that many people. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday at 6 and then Sunday at about 4ish, just before 4. So that's really cool. Best of luck to everyone attending those. I believe Worlds registration has filled up now. I was realistically not going to be able to go anyway. If anyone does have a spare £1,000 they want to fly me to the States so I can meet people, then let me know. I'm joking. Do not send me money. But at some point it would be really cool to be able to attend a big competition and meet more of the FTO people online. That would be really cool. But for the time being, I will settle for solving and doing a bunch of collaborative things like WWW and obviously the New Year's average of 100. So tons of competitions coming up. Again, if you want FTO rounds, talk to your organizers, talk to your delegates, propose a venue or less, just a competition you are going to. Go on the WCA page. In fact, I'll do it as an example for, where's Chichester? There. Okay, so I go to Chichester. I'm obviously not actually going to contact them, but here's the event page, and you can go to, we scroll down, where is it? Okay, so somewhere I can, oh yeah, here we are. Contact organization team. You click on that. It directs you to this form. You put in your name, you put in your email address, and then you select what you want and send a message. Basically, I did this for, it was Chippenham Autumn, I want to say, Chippenham September or something. And that one, I basically contacted them and said, hey, would it be possible to fit a round of FTO during lunchtime? And they said, yeah, we can do that. And they did, and it was great. So that's one way that you can get an FTO round happening. We've still got about 5 or 6 months left of the Diansheng sponsorship offer. So that's still potentially on the cards, is getting in touch with Diansheng as an organizer and saying, hey, we'd like to run FTO. Would you be willing to sponsor this competition? So that's something as well. So lots still happening. It's quietened down a little bit since last year, because especially in, I think, October, there were so many competitions, but we still got loads happening. We still got some really cool, exciting ones happening. So yeah, let's hopefully see more of these in the future. Then on my list, I want to talk a little bit about, we've got some new hardware. Also, I have the list of people who were winners for the QiYi online FTO challenge. Congratulations to everyone who won. And obviously congratulations to me, because I won as well. I got a Scube Diamond and a 9x9, which is over there somewhere. And congrats to Maximilian Kuyash for the lottery win and the 2 Chinese cubers on their lotto wins. And I think this is Chen Kang, I want to say, who came in second. So congratulations everyone for your great times, and well done me as well. I'm so great. Beyond that, I want to talk a little bit about the Shengshao or Sengshou FTO has been released in China. So that is the 4th company, mainstream cubing company, that has made an FTO. So we've now had Diansheng, Dian, QiYi, and now Sengshou or Shengshao. And the QiYi Scube Diamond or Baby FTO or 2x2 FTO has released, and the Diansheng Scube Diamond is on the way. Don't know when that's releasing. It might have already released. I couldn't find a listing on CubeZZ, but there's other places it could be, or CubeZZ. But yeah, of these two, which I have had for several days at least, I think a week going on for this one, I'd say that I'm preferring the Diansheng slightly because it's lighter, but I haven't taken them apart to adjust them. I don't even know if I can take them apart to adjust them. There must be a way to do it. I just haven't figured it out yet. I will say the corner caps come off the Diansheng quite easily, so changing color scheme seems like it would be reasonable. But on the QiYi, I mean, changing the color scheme on the normal 3x3 FTO was apparently an absolute nightmare and practically impossible. It's probably a similar case with this one, similar story, which is a shame. I think it's nice when puzzles color schemes can be changed, because some people just prefer a different setup. But so be it, we move. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was, if you guys aren't following Zhihai Liu, who is one of the, he's the current Asian record holder in competition, and I think he's 2nd or 3rd in Asia overall, globally. He is often the source of news when it comes to FTO and new hardware in general. He's got loads of posts about lots of different things that he's come across. He's also really good at mirror blocks. Go and follow him, because he is often posting the best stuff, including, for example, this video, which is super small for a second. Why is it so small? Let me zoom in a bit. That is not what I was hoping would happen. Yeah, the video doesn't get any bigger. Okay, awesome. This is him with his Sheng Xiao, and yeah, it turns out you can shoot the triangles miles. The Sheng Xiao is the cheapest FTO that we're getting. It's about what was it? Yeah, $5.99 at QZZ. Super cheap, super budget. Probably not very high quality. These, it's the budget option. Budget option. The QiYi is not quite budget because it's exactly the same price as the Diansheng, though the non-magnetic one is cheaper. But like, who's buying the non-magnetic one? I digress. I guess the last thing I did actually want to talk about. So follow Larch. Go follow his stuff. He's awesome. I did cover this in a previous video, but again, the recording didn't work. So I just thought to round off the new year, the start of the new year, I'd go over the current records for different continents and where we stand with FTO, specifically in competition. Because the unofficial rankings you can find, just type in bit.ly/FTO rankings, one word, and you will find all of them there. So, in fact, I will link the regional rankings if I can find the link for it, because James McDermott also has a post, has a spreadsheet that he's maintaining. If I find real quick, over in my YouTube studio, you can see behind the curtain a little bit. This is a draft, and I never got round to actually uploading it. Okay, it's not there. That's fine. I think somewhere I've linked the other, the spreadsheet, so I'll put it again if I remember. Obviously, Aiden with a 13.36 single and a 15.57 average. Aiden being the GOAT, the greatest, the one and only. So they are still number one in the world, XWR. Then we've got the European record single, which is mine still, 17.51. Nikita Popkov is very close, 17.73. Maximilian Kuyash with an 18.14. Congrats, Maximilian, that was pretty recent. Then we've also got Jonathan Ruttenberg, of course, because Israel is in Europe, because in the Olympics they are, even though it's continentally in Asia, it's a whole thing. But they are counted by the WCA in Europe rather than Asia. Igor Tarasov is 19.15 single. And then Boyan Ma, very close. Boyan Ma got a 20.05 single, which was 0.1 away from, 0.01 away from one of my singles in that same round. And actually, that was the same round I got the 17. So if I hadn't got the 17, Boyan Ma might have the UK NR and possibly ER. Those are singles for ER, and then average, I think I'm like third. Yeah, Jonathan Ruttenberg with a 20.08, and then we've got Igor with 20.27, Maximilian with 20.9. I'm all the way up here with a 21.56, and Nikita with a 22.09. I think we can break that. I think we can break sub 20 next year. That's my goal with these two upcoming competitions, is a sub 20 average, but I am out of practice. So we'll see how that goes. For other regions, we've got, QiYi with the Asian record single of 1965 and 21.36 average. We have got, for OCR, we've got Howdo with an 18.46 single. Where are you? Yeah, Howdo and Howdo. And then they've also got the 23.79 average. Which is just shy of James McDermott, who has a 23.74 average. Is that correct? Yes. So they are very close for Oceanic record there. James, I know you're faster than that, mate. I know you can do a little bit better, but you need to grind. And then for South America, somewhere we have got... Oh, also, shout out to Jack Core. With a 21.69 single for Ireland, who won the UKC round of FTO, but had like a knockout bracket. So congratulations to Jack. I really wish I had known there was going to be FTO at UKC this year, because I didn't know until like a week before, and I didn't end up going. But had I known, I might have attended. So congratulations, Jack. For SR, I think it's Brazil. Is it not? It was the last time I checked, but I didn't do my due diligence. It is, in fact. It's not. It's Colombia. Alejandro Restrepo Echeverri. So shout out to Alejandro for the 2779, and I think they have a 34 average as well, which now that I think about it, is the fastest in South America. Yeah. Okay. My apologies. Brazil is second. Colombia is first. So shout out to Alejandro for that. Beyond that, who else should get a sort of nod? I mean, obviously Chris Choi, congrats for your debut. We've got quite a few people up in the sort of, like Johanna with nearly a subs 20 single, Felix with a 21.48, so getting close, and Anders as well. Also Max Park with a 20.67 single. I think people have said at home he's got a 14 single or something, if I remember correctly. And then where's Max Park? Yeah, with a 27.71 average. Max, you can do better than that. I'm joking. I think he was using the Diansheng at the time, so perfectly reasonable and respectable. I didn't break sub 20 until I got the Dian, so everybody go get the Dian if you don't have one. It's absolutely worth it. And yeah, basically follow Larch, hop in on the average of 100 for New Year's, get yourself going with just like give it a go for the average of 100 in New Year's. Don't worry if you're not going to be able to record it, just do it for yourself for fun. And then also join in with the WWW, the Wednesday Weekly Walkthroughs, Weekly Wednesday Walkthroughs, Walkthrough Weekly Wednesday, or whatever it is, because that's a load of fun as well, and it will help you improve. So thanks everybody for watching. This has gone on a little bit long. I'm sorry but not sorry, and I appreciate your time. Take care.